So we just wanted to let you know how our day started. First thing, we had to give a chicken a bath. And after we got her bathed, Miss Emily was trying to get her dried off. So she was sitting with her in a towel and got her all good and dry before she put her down. Then, Mr. Curry decided he's going to come visit me in the living room. So we spent most of the rest of the day fixing his fence. Emily helped me. We put up chicken wire, and then we put up cow panel.
Oh, he's got the hat.
He's got a camera going.
It's going. Give me that. Okay, I got it. Get in. They're getting stuck in the chicken wire, and they're pulling it.
All right, I'm going to get, that's where we can get it put up. As you can see, the boys are trying to help us fix their fence. They kept getting in it and on us. We kept having to push them off. It took us a solid 2.5 hours to get it done. And by the end of the day, we were both tired. Just watch carefully, you'll see Bo's head pop out on my side of the fence again. He's helping. Anybody that doesn't already know, Bo and Curry are full brothers. They came to the farm when they were 4 days old. They were bottle-fed babies, and you know we love them. They are spoiled, and we admit it. That just might help explain why they are so helpful anytime we're doing anything. And it's also probably the reason that he showed up in the living room this morning. He'd gotten through that fence, and I had opened the door for the dogs. Next thing I knew, I had a goat in the living room. It wasn't but a few minutes later, after I put him up, I turned around and I had 2 goats on the back porch. That's when Emily and I decided we better change our plans for the day and get that fence fixed. So the first thing we did was, of course, try to tighten up all the holes they had put into the original fence. Then we put up a double layer of chicken wire. Of course, we use zip ties because we don't have those little wire clamps. And then we covered the whole thing with cow panels. Hopefully they'll stay in from here on out. So after about 2.5 hours of zip tying, pulling up tight, and doing our best with chicken wire, 2 layers of chicken wire and cow panels. We finally are hoping these boys can't get out then that way through those same holes. We're not saying they can't get out of the pasture. We're just hoping they can't get out the way they've been doing. Goats can be creative when they put their minds to it. I reckon our next step is electric fence. So after finishing that fence, it was time to feed, and we decided to do a little bit more in that garden space. These are the onions we planted, and this is our new rows. We got those dug today in the rain, and here we go. Miss Emily is helping me. Emily is getting the potatoes from the cabinet that decided to be garden potatoes, ready to put into the garden.
Can't get all the mesh off of
Look
that
at
one
the
either.
roots they've already got. Thank you.
Show them all of our others that we
And we got
out.
all these over here. We're gonna have a big old mess of taters. And look at the size of these root systems. Look how thick this one is. We'll just see what happens. These are our pantry potatoes. I think we're gonna start a whole new fad called pantry potato planting. These are the rest of our starts. They look rough, but we think they'll make. I don't know how far apart you're supposed to drop potatoes in. But how far apart this is, it's less than, probably about it, maybe a foot, 12 inches, a little bit less than some of them. So I'd say 8 to 12 inches apart. What we're dropping them, and it is raining, so we are planting them in the rain. We've got pantry potatoes that we've got, and then these are impressive. So Emily is planting our pantry potatoes. Looks like we're going to have some purple and some white and probably a red, and we'll lay them down because they got plenty of good root systems going.
Let's plant them by color.
She's planting them by color, so when they come up, they'll all be in the same section. And like I said, this is spur of the moment. Finally got that, we call it a potato plow on that tractor. And here we go. That's a little one, that'll still grow. And these little white ones, we think they've got the cutest roots.
Mr. Red one. Ooh, one. They do.
There you go, they've got the cutest roots. Come out a little bit farther out, you're getting close together. There you go. That'll work, we think. Good thing is we can edit this.
That's cute.
Got a whole row. Whole row of pantry taters. Okay, we got some more to plant, then we'll cover them up. Emily's raking in the taters. I'm coming behind her and kind of pressing it down a little bit because it's so loose. But we got 3 rows. I don't know how long the rows are. What you think? We planted about 45 potatoes? 35, 40. Planted us a bunch. And we'll see how many of them come up. Well, it's still raining. We thought maybe you'd enjoy seeing a little bit of the view of the rain, the horses and the field. We sure do thank y'all for dropping in. Bo and Curry appreciate you.